This week's discussion was kind of hard to, I guess, understand on what was requested. But anyways, Irvin's Rip Van Winkle is the most interesting story thus far that we have read yet, in my opinion. Rip seems to be tired with the life or his way of life he's living in the beginning of the story, which leads him to a mountain where he falls asleep. And once awake, he is in the future basically. Irving's description of Rip seeing how the future is like political wise is very interesting. The fact that Irving is writing this post after the American Revolution and everything, he places Rip in the aftermath of this. Not knowing much about what has happened, Rip starts to describe and put down the new political views in certain ways, such as when he was asked, "Are you a Democrat or federal?" Rip really not knowing what was meant by the little man shows how maybe not too many people probably knew about politics back in the day. Instead of the great tree that used to shelter the quiet little Dutch inn of yore, there was now weird a tall naked pole with something on top that looked like a red nightcap, and from it was fluttering a flag, which was singular, assembled of stars and stripes. Rip not knowing what a country flag is like for a new country, again it states, he didn't have much recognition of the country or the political aspects of it. And then also, instead of a picture of King George with his spectre, there was a picture of George Washington with his sword in his hand. As the story proceeds, he finds himself more and more confused as to how things work now, but then he acknowledges them and decides that he is better off now due to the fact that he can live a life as a free man and not having to be with the responsibilities as he had before when he went time traveling, basically.